Welcome to our kitchen. Okay, so today I'm only going to eat this ready now 24-hour one-person food and water supply to test it out and see how it is. So I immediately gravitated towards this because it has everything one person needs for 24 hours. So it comes with 1,000 calories, it's got its water in there, and yeah, gonna give it a try. So there's no water heating required or anything like that. You just add the water from inside the pack and mix it up and let it sit. I just wanted to mention we're not affiliated with Augason Farms at all, and this is just an idea for emergency preparedness. This costs around $36 Canadian to get. That's just a ballpark, but to give you an idea. So when you open up the bag, this is how it looks inside. Just wanted to mention that the items in here have a 25-year shelf life and the water cans have a 30-year shelf life. It also includes the cutlery that you would need. So our bug out vehicle is already decked out with food and water, but the idea for this could be, you know, why not have one of these in a vehicle, you know, especially for someone starting out in prepping. I think it's great because it has everything and it doesn't require much preparation. So today we're gonna start the day with the maple brown sugar oatmeal. Then for lunch, we have the vanilla protein shake, the farmhouse potatoes, and each one of these is used to create each meal. And then there's one extra water for drinking. My immediate concern with this pack is that it has about half of the recommended daily fluids in it. However, this is for survival. And so, you know, hopefully there's other water resources available, but the idea is to keep you alive. So the fact that it all fits in that bag is great. It's nice that they give you 2 sets of cutlery just in case something happens to one of the sets. Okay, breakfast time. So here's the maple brown sugar oatmeal. The one thing that confused me off the bat is the water required for this is 2 pouches, whereas the other ones say 1 can or a partial can. So I think it must be like an older pouch or something. So I just went ahead and put in a whole can of water, which I think is gonna be too much, but this instruction has it adding a can of water. So we'll just see how it turns out. So they're giving us a spork here. All right, so it's sitting, and honestly, I don't mind too much that there's extra water in there because I'm looking forward to drinking it because, you know, I'm not doing all that much today, but I'm thirsty. Okay, I'm back about 4 minutes later. It's still looking pretty watery in there, but I'm just surviving today, so I'm okay with that. So 1,000 calories, I mean, I will survive with 1,000 calories, and today isn't a crazy day, but, you know, if I had to go outside with an axe and cut down some trees to create a helicopter landing pad or something, definitely gonna want more calories than that, right? If you've had Quaker maple brown sugar oatmeal, you've probably tasted something similar to this. I like it. It's a little on the sweet side, so that's nice. That's actually really great. So I do like this. Okay, so I feel like I just ate 2 packets of the Quaker. That's how I feel. So gonna go do some daily activities and come back for my lunch of vanilla protein shake. I appreciate the straw. Anyone who has little kids may also appreciate the straw just for ease of drinking this one bonus water that they include. I'm probably not gonna use it, but I do know someone who would use it. They do include salt and pepper, which I think is very nice for morale. This water does have electrolytes in it. I've seen on websites such as Good to Go Co. that you can buy flats of this water, and as mentioned, it does last for 30 years, and that's great. But as you hear probably all the time, if you watch these preparedness videos, it's really important to have a source of water, to have ongoing water rather than just storing up a whole bunch of water. But, you know, to have some of these in the back of the vehicle, have some of them in your go bag, that kind of thing, I think is great. Okay, it's lunchtime, vanilla protein shake. So I need to open it up and put 1 can of water in because it's in units of cans this time, and shake it for 15 to 20 seconds. Then it looks like it is ready to go. Okay, this is what it looks like inside. It smells very sweet and like vanilla from here, and I just gotta take this oxygen absorber out. Okay, now I get why there's a straw, because unless I'm gonna just drink it out of the bag, I guess I want a straw. So up until this point, I am not thirsty, although I haven't done a whole lot today other than my leg exercises. I regularly practice going without food here and there so that if it happens for real, I'm not in such shock. However, I definitely wouldn't recommend that for a person to do unless their doctor agrees that that's a good idea. And also, you know, physical fitness is a big part of life around this household, so that we're always ready to make an extra long walk if we need to, or chop some wood or that kind of stuff. So we're gonna give this a try here. I don't really have any complaints about this. It tastes like a typical whey protein shake that I've had before. So I did shake it a lot and it's quite thick at the bottom, but for survival purposes, that's just fine. So I'm just taking a moment to enjoy a sip of this one water can that I have for the day. Having a little bit more of this water. I feel like I've had enough fluids today so far. Okay, dinner time. Farmhouse Potatoes. It looks like it's no surprises there, mostly potatoes. And you know, it's got 12 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein, and it only requires 2/3 of a can, so maybe there'll be some bonus water. So I've got to mix it up and let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, here it's telling me I can drink the rest of the can for hydration, so it's letting me do that. Here it is. See those peas? It smells like pea soup mix. Okay, I just stirred it and I really hope it thickens up a bit. Well, it has reconstituted itself really well in a short period of time. Okay, it tastes like Lipton cup of soup, vegetable soup. If you mix the Lipton cup of soup powder with instant potatoes, that is what this would be like, I think. So it seemed like there was enough food in here to feel like I actually ate a decent sized serving. Okay, so my thoughts are, if I was sitting on the side of a highway needing something to eat and not doing a whole lot, it would be good. I would definitely probably want a bit more water to go with it. I think a child wouldn't mind eating it because the food is pretty plain. I think if you're interested in the Augason Farms stuff, they did have a 3-month shutdown due to food supply issues. So if you want those sorts of things, I would probably grab them. I definitely think I would have a few of these around the kit just to have, especially for someone new to prepping. They are easy. So I'm just gonna finish the day off with this little bit of water that I have left. If you are interested in more of these types of videos, please do consider subscribing. We're a new channel, just a few weeks old, and we have lots more planned.